Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about how to crush your PBQs on your CompTIA exams. Now, if you're familiar with CompTIA or you're just getting prepared to take your first ever CompTIA certification, then you know it's multiple choice, but you usually have 3 to 5 performance-based questions in the beginning of the exam. And these performance-based questions can take time, they can be discouraging if you're not prepared. Today I just want to help you get your mind right on things you should do. Now, one of the number one things you could do is practice. If you're getting prepared for the Network Plus, then you might practice subnetting, manually subnetting, or practice it in labs. If you're working with Security Plus, you might want to practice how to configure firewalls, whatever the case may be, from scratch, right? You want to practice actually doing it. Yes, guys, practice as much as you can. If you're getting prepared for the A+, get some actual hardware and take it apart, right? And actually practice identifying the different parts, the CPU, the motherboard, all these different things. So when you see those PBQs, you feel confident that you can get through them. Another thing you really want to do, if you can't create your own labs at home, you might want to invest in CertMaster. It will cost a little money, right? But you want to pass this exam, so it's going to worth it. And with CertMaster, you'll get that real feel of how the PBQs for the exam will be, and that definitely will benefit you. Another thing that I would recommend is time management. Now, if you watch all my videos, I always say that I skip the PBQs first. This is what works for me. When I skip the PBQs, and I knock the multiple choice out the way and I come back, the rest of the time I have, all the way down to 0 on the clock, is for PBQs. If I got 40 minutes remaining, I can spend all that time on just my PBQs. If I have 50 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, as long as I get all my multiple choice out of the way, now I can slow my mind down. I could pace it. I could be like, okay, let me understand this PBQ. Let me make sure I'm picking the right answers for this question. All right, that's one thing I do. And I would say to try to spend no more than 10 to 12 minutes on each PBQ. I actually will tell you that's about how much time I spend on each, between 8 to 12 minutes. And this happens naturally. I'm not trying to time myself. It just, I don't know if that's just how the questions was meant to be, but for some reason it just takes me about that amount of time. Right? That's one thing I would say. Now keep this in mind. I'm not saying that one day they won't, but I have not had a PBQ where I had to write something out completely. So what I mean by that is, I've not had a PBQ where I had to write a long command out completely, right? The PBQs still have drop downs. They still have choices that you can pick. You just have to understand the concept of what you're doing to be able to pick the right stuff. Guys, this is my tips. The PBQs can be passed if you just practice. Whether you're doing CertMaster or you have your own home lab, you practice, practice, practice. The reason why I would pick CertMaster is because it's going to be as close as the exam. CertMaster and ITProTV would be some of the labs that you can get that would give you that feel of what you will expect on the exam. Or you could create your own home lab and just practice, research different questions and practice at home. But those resources that I gave you, I really do recommend them. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.